Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at my top 10 most expensive Nintendo Switch games in my collection. I think it's a perfect time to showcase my Switch collection when the Switch 2 is just right around the corner. I think it's coming out in the month of June. Although we're, at least in America, it's a bit like, we have problems with like tariffs and stuff, so we don't know if they're going to be raising the prices, if the actual release date will be pushed back, so we'll see what's happening. But either way, I have majority of the Switch games I want in my collection. Maybe there's a few more I still need to pick up, like 5 or 10, but overall I feel like I have a good curated Switch collection that just works with me, and I'd like to showcase it with you guys. Alright, before we go to the top 10, we're just going to show some honorable mentions. Don't worry, it won't take so long on this. Last time I think I took like 10 minutes, but hopefully we'll breeze through these, and I only have 3 of them this time. So the first one is West of Loathing. This is a really funny and silly game. It's like an RPG. I think in this game you have like 3 different classes you can choose from, like a wizard or swordsman or gunman. I could be completely wrong. You can read it down here. But like, it's a really fun game. This one back in the day I think was going for over $100 because I think Limited Run was the one that made these games or printed them out. But afterwards I think VGP took over, so you can get them for pretty cheap now on their website. And it's worth taking a look at them. These games are really fun. Like some characters here. Like that, and then you got the art book. Let's just open to a page. Yeah, so in the game, this is what the characters would look like, and this is like the concept art, which is really funny. And then you got like a derpy horse. That's what it looked like. Final art, goblin, bartender, a gun. They're all just stick figures. But yeah, you guys got to check out this game if you haven't played it. And in case you guys didn't know, there was actually a sequel, I think, released in 2024. I have yet to play the sequel. I played this one. I haven't finished it yet, but obviously I need to finish this one before I get to this one. But I'm sure it's just going to be as good. Forgot to mention it. West of Loathing is $47.31 on price charting for a CIB copy. Alright, next game for honorable mention is The Cruel King and the Great Hero. As you can see, this is a big boy. Storybook edition. You could just pick up the game, but I got this one. It was pretty cheap at the time. It comes with a bunch of goodies. As you can see, it's sealed, so I have never played this one. But it's like an RPG. There's also another one from the same creator. Something with like the blind princess. I think that one's also good. I haven't played either of them, but I just wanted to pick it up. I don't have a lot of collector's editions, and to be fair, they take up a lot of space. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. Based on price charting for a new copy, it is $49.99. And the last game we have for the honorable mention is Steins Gate Elite. There's not much I can say about this one. It's like essentially like a storybook game, a novel. So you guys can read the back. I essentially just picked it up because I like Steins Gate, and I haven't played this one. I haven't played any Steins Gate games. I don't know if there's more. I remember there was one for the PS Vita. I don't know if it's the same one. But yeah, picked it up for the Switch pretty cheap, I think, like 25 or 30 bucks. This one also goes for $49.99. Alright, we're going to start with the first game on the list, and the first game is Shin-chan, Me and the Professor on Summer Vacation, The Endless 7-Day Journey. Now that's a mouthful. As you can see, this copy is still factory sealed. I have yet to play this game. Looks like a cozy game exploring Japan. Give you guys a back view there. This one was printed by Limited Run Games. I think VGP has them now. They go like in stock and out of stock, so if you want to pick one up, just be on the lookout. Cozy game, haven't played it yet, and I'm still, funny enough, I'm still waiting to pick up the sequel. I think VGP will probably have them too. This one will run you $55 for a brand new copy. They were pushing up there. I think I had like extra copies that were selling for like 85, 90 bucks. But yeah, I mean, VGP has them reprinted, so it's good for people to pick it up for cheap. It is a really nice game. I do like the sequel though, because it kind of like stutters when he's shifting scenes in the game, but for the sequel, it's not like that. It's better. It's like more smooth. That's just a little nitpicking thing. But yeah, 55 bucks. I think I picked this one up back in the day for $42.39. All right, moving on to number 9, we got Final Fantasy Collection 1 through 6. This one's pretty cool. I've only played like the older Final Fantasy games back in the day on the iPhone, surprisingly. But I mean, pretty cool. We have them all under one cartridge. I think the inside, yeah. So there is like a sticker sheet. The game is also missing. The game should not be missing because I have yet to play this one yet. Maybe I put it in my Switch case in case I traveled if I wanted to play it. But yeah, pretty cool. I think this one runs about the same price. Yeah, this one also is a $55 game, but I picked it up for like $75.92 brand new. Once there was like VGP put on their site that they're going to be selling this game, and at the times it was selling for so much more than that, I just jumped ship and like, I gotta get this one. But yeah, pretty happy to have it. Haven't played it yet. I mean, I'll eventually get to it. We all have a backlog of games that we need to play. I just keep on making the same mistake of going back and playing older games I've already played, or even newer games I've already played. Like right now I'm playing Let's Go Pikachu. So I should probably put my effort in other games if I'm going to play. Alrighty, number 8 on the list is Super Mario 3D All-Stars. This one, I mean, what can I say? You got 3 great titles, Mario games. You got Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy. That was a mouthful. I essentially bought this collection to play Sunshine. Gotta be honest, didn't love it. But I mean, you know, still have the collection, still have the 64, and I still have Galaxy I can play. Although I have not played them in this collection yet. Give you guys back another back view. I mean, really nice inside art. Just show the cartridge. But yeah. Sold listing, the latest sold listing on eBay was 80 bucks. On price charting, I think they have it like at $86, so not far off. So you're gonna pay a bit to get these games, but I mean, they're 3 awesome games, so I mean, it's worth the price. And now with Switch 2 games becoming 80 bucks, it's kind of the norm. Okay, we're going up on this list. We are now on number 7, and we got Persona 3 Portable. And I mean, just guys, just look at this cover. Gorgeous. I was pretty lucky to get this when Limited Run had it up on their site. Like, they were selling out quickly. You had to be there like the first second to get this. I have this one and the non-holographic cover, but obviously, I mean, the holographic cover is just the cooler version. They're pretty much similar in price. Obviously, if you're gonna get one, I would advise you to get the holographic one. This one should be more expensive in the future and just like a smarter. If you're gonna get the game, just get the foil one. You know, just makes more sense. It's rarer, it looks cooler. But yeah, you can see they have notated how many they printed for the Switch, and it's up to 2050, and this is number 1047 out of 2050. I think for the PS5 it was like cut in half, like 1,000 or 1,025 copies were made, so it's even more rare to get this one. As you can see, this one is factory sealed. I have this one on the original PSP, so if I really want to play it, I can play it there, and I have an extra copy that's not the holographic version or variant. So this one will be just staying in my collection sealed. It's like my sealed copy. Also, don't really have a need to play this specific game since Reload came out. I put like 100 hours into that. I still need to finish it. So if I'm gonna play Persona 3, I'm gonna play it on, like, you know, on the PS5, the newest version. But this game, if you want to get this game brand new, it's essentially going to run you $85. That was the last eBay sold listing, so it can be plus or minus that, but yeah, 85 bucks. All right, moving on to number 6, we got Persona 4 Golden. Also, this is a limited run print with the holographic variant. I mean, if you have number 3, you gotta have number 4, especially if you're like a Persona collector, which I am. The Persona 3 cover looks better with the holographic shine, but I mean, this looks good too. And obviously, I'm a bigger Persona 4 fan. This is like the first game I played in the series, so I absolutely love this one. I obviously have it for the PS Vita, so I can play it there if I want to. As you can see, this one is factory sealed, so I do not need to open up this one. And I also have an extra copy that is not the holographic variant. And this one is 1,115 out of 2050. So pretty cool. Once again, this one thing is way more expensive on the PS5. I think it's like pushing like 150, 180. The last time I checked, I'd have to check again. But yeah, even less copies on the PS5. But yeah, pretty cool. Love to have this one in the collection. The last eBay listing was like 90 bucks. So plus or minus, you're going to be paying 90 bucks to get this copy, which honestly, I mean, yeah, 90 bucks is not, it's not cheap, but I mean, for me as a collector, it's well worth it for the game. If I didn't pick it up on limited run games, I would pick it up on the secondary market. That's just me. All right, we are on the halfway point. So the 5th most expensive game in my collection is Undertale's Collector's Edition. This one is as you can see, this one is a big boy. This one is also factory sealed. There's like nothing on the back. Zoom in a bit. You got a locket right on the front. Pretty cool. There's not much to show. It's just a big black box. Has a bunch of goodies in this one. Comes with the locket, maybe a music soundtrack, maybe an arts book, but pretty cool nonetheless. This one, I think, check my computer real quick. This one will run you between $90 to $125. The prices are all over the place on eBay, so can't give you a definitive price, but yeah, it's going to run you between $90 and $125. The thing is, I'm pretty sure this game can still be picked up on Fangamer. So if you really want a copy, you can still pick it up there for I think 90 bucks, if I'm not mistaken, or 80 bucks. You will have to pay, I think, a lot for shipping, so like comes just under maybe 90 or 100 bucks. But I mean, if you're an Undertale fan, it's well worth it. It's a really cool collector's edition. They've had it for years, so if you want to pick it up today, you can still get one. And those that are playing the sequel, for Deltarune, I think they are going to release chapter 3 and 4 when the Switch 2 drops. So that's going to be pretty cool to get. I think it's going to be free still. So yeah, if you guys haven't played that one's pretty cool. Moving into number 4, we got Pokemon Scarlet plus the Hidden Treasures of Area Zero. This one, I believe I picked it up at VGP. This is the revised cart, so it has all the content on the cartridge. It says downloadable content, but everything should be on the cartridge. Over here, as you can see, the Middle East, Southeast Asia official product, so this is the one you want. It'll be on VGP. It's restocked and then it gets sold out. So, I mean, just so if you're like, if you want everything on the cartridge, it will specify that at VGP. It'll say like 004 cart, and it'll say that it has everything on the cartridge. So this is like excuse me. This is the definitive way to play the game. This one is still factory sealed. I'm going to be honest, not in a rush to play this one. This is more just for the collection. I mean, I revisited this game not too long ago just to get like a Pokemon, a specific Pokemon, like a mystery thing, and it's still buggy and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not in a rush to play this one, but I still want to own it for the collection. I'm trying to get every single mainline Pokemon game, so I mean, you got to collect them all. This one will run you $150 on the secondary market like eBay and stuff. If you want to pick one up like this, you might be able to find it a bit cheaper. It could be more expensive, but yeah, 150 is what I saw. Moving on to number 3, you can probably guess the third game. We got Pokemon Violets plus the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. Same thing, but just the Violet version. And this one, let's give you guys a back view. I think it runs the exact same price as Scarlet. So if you want this one, which is the same thing like the 004 cart, this one will run you, again, $150 on the secondary market. But I mean, if you want to get it for like retail and stuff, just keep an eye out on VGP. Video Games Plus, they should be restocking this one. Okay, the second most expensive game in my collection is Persona 4 Golden, the Midnight Channel Edition. Now, obviously, this is not the Midnight Channel Edition. This is just the one I showed you guys. So I have them both. They're right here with me in my room. But the issue is the copy is factory sealed, still in its case. I'm not going to open it up because I'm going to be submitting it to VGA to get graded. Honestly, all like the stuff inside, I think they have a Teddy statue, his glasses, some cards. They have the collector's edition that comes with the game and the steel case. All really cool stuff. I would love like to just unbox it and stuff like that. There's already been unboxing videos on YouTube, so it's already out there for you guys to view. Hopefully I can put up some like pictures or some a small clip of the collector's edition. But I want to own one in my collection graded. That's where I'm at right now. I want to own one graded. They are pretty rare. They're pretty sought after, so I just want to get one graded and have it for display, because I know myself, I'm gonna open it up, look at all the little trinkets, say, oh, that's cool, and close up the box and call it a day. Which, I mean, that's what you should be doing with collector's edition, or using any of the promotional items inside. Like, let's say it comes with a bag or something, or music soundtrack. You should be using it. But for me personally, I'm just gonna grade mine. If you do want to pick one up for your personal collection, I mean, these were released on limited run games. You had like a 1 to 2 month window to pre-order them for all the copies, standard, collector's edition. So they're retails for like $200, maybe $220 with tax. But now if you want to pick one up for yourself, you're going to be paying over $400 to get a copy. I think it's like maybe $400, $450 on the secondary market if you want to get one. Maybe you can find one cheaper, like $380, $390. But yeah, it's pretty expensive. And the most expensive game in my collection is Persona 3 Portable. Yes, it's the exact same thing. I have the S.E.E.S edition, collector's edition of this game. It's in its factory sealed case. No, I will not be opening it up. I will be sending it off to grading. The reason why I can't even open up the outer box is because I don't want them to think I played with it or tampered with it, because they might not even grade it. They might give me like a qualified grade, like how they did with my Pokemon Gold. So I don't even want that to happen again. So I'm going to be sending it inside the case. And if you send it within the case, it should, if I'm not mistaken, get an uncirculated grade, which means if it says uncirculated, that means it was like, it came straight from the sealed case. Same thing as like when you grade like a bunch of copies of Pokemon games that come like in a 4 or 6 case, it'll denote it as uncirculated if you send like the whole case like that to get graded. So hopefully I can get that on the VGA thing. I just mainly want it to be graded factory sealed. I don't want them to like have to like, oh, we have to open up the box in order to grade it. Like, I don't want any of that. So yeah, this is the most expensive game in my collection, the collector's edition one. It's going to run you, if I'm not mistaken, $450 to $500 to get this one. This one is the cooler one because it comes with like a gun essentially inside of it, and you can like mount it, like you can mount it to the wall or something like that. Like, it's a really cool collector's edition, better than the Persona 4 one, although I am a bigger fan of Persona 4. But yeah, So those were my top 10 most expensive Nintendo Switch games in my collection. Let me know what you guys think. What was your favorite game showcased today? What's your most expensive Nintendo Switch game in your collection? I'd love to know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.